So I'm just curious, like, what's the state of TikTok?
I like it. I think the people that have been established on it are a little frustrated right now because it's changing and they don't want to change. They want the easy button. But I will say really quickly with the For You page, I mean, if you just spent 10 minutes, like, you know, going to the things you wanted to see and liking it, like actually following
Like
those
curate.
and going to those.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you did that and then you unfollowed a bit, if you just spent 10 minutes doing that, and then turned it off and came back on, it would be switched.
Yeah.
The algorithm figuring out what to show you happens so fast. It's insane. But anyway, you know, I think it's really kind of interesting. Just to kind of give people that I started messing with TikTok really last summer, and struggled with it and tested a lot of different things. And then I finally started it. Like I started over, new account. And I guess it was in November. I'm about to hit 60,000 followers. I did 0 to 10,000 in under 60 days. And really there's a gap in there. I've only gotten active again in like the last month. I actually kind of took like a month off. And during that time, I still grew over 10,000 followers without posting anything, which was kind of cool. TikTok it's this interesting, it feels like a video Twitter in that like you can post things and, they can flare up and then disappear very quickly. You can get buried in the newsfeed, but it does, and it's getting more and more over time, this element of like the YouTube where stuff lives on forever and can live on for a long time. So, I'm a big fan of it. The growth is easy. A lot of my clients are implementing it and making money off of it with very low follower counts. Selling high ticket off of it organically is really effective. It's just so easy to create content on. So I'm a big fan of it. Like if you're trying to build an audience and you're trying to start generating leads, and you just like, if you're good at video, or if you're a good copywriter, like taking stupid videos, like I'll take random videos from my camera roll or just stare at the screen and put text over it. And that stuff works really well. So, it's definitely, if you're looking to start growing somewhere, like that'd be the first place I would look today, unless you are just very much a writer and a dedicated writer, then I might look at Twitter, but it's going to take you longer on Twitter for sure.
Yeah. So like where do you feel like you mentioned they're changing with the video length and, I don't, it's like, where do you see all of this going? Because you do see with Twitter, it's like you see podcasts are starting to sort of warm up the idea of just posting on Twitter. It seems like people are kind of trying to maybe find some other way that's not YouTube or something like that. Like, do you see TikTok going like long form, like long form, or do you think it's just going to stay super short or a minute? Or,
I mean, it's hard to tell where it's going to go. I can tell you where it's going currently is they are owning the 1.5 to 3 minute video space. So one of the things that's happening right now is that they are really pushing video that's over a minute long, because if it's over a minute long, you can't post it on YouTube Shorts. It's over a minute and a half long, you can't post it as a reel. So if you post a video that's a minute and 45 seconds long, it can only live on TikTok and they can't leave. And the goal of every social media platform is just to get people to stay on their platform and to have original content. And so there's been so much of like you create on, TikTok and you send it other places, and they're trying to prevent that. And there's a lot of evidence to back this up beyond just like seeing the results of it, which I definitely am seeing the results of those, short educational videos. They have come out and said, we are pushing video over 1 minute long. 1.5 to 3 minutes is the sweet spot. They also released a new creator fund. They'd gotten rid of their creator fund where they would, pay you for your video content. And the new creator fund is your videos are only eligible if they're over a minute long, basically in competition with Shorts.
Oh, wow.
So, and it's higher paying. So they're realizing, just like YouTube is, that, content under a minute is very hard to monetize. Like, it's hard to get the watch time and to get the views, and where do you put the ad? So they're trying to own that space. And once again, they're making a move when, ahead of Meta and YouTube. So I'm really interested to see, how YouTube or, Meta are going to respond. Like, are Reels going to become longer? Are Are shorts going to become longer on YouTube? Like, it'll be interesting to see if they make any change